In our world today, the pandemic is most likely taking our lives. This set us into a situation wherein people aren't allowed physical contact and the transmission of the virus is seriously observed. An example of the possible transmission is through money. Money allows people to obtain what they need to live. Sadly, money is not disposable and has a huge potential to become the home of the virus since it remains circulating for 4 to 15 years. According to Muhammad Munir, a virologist in England, says that the exchange of money among hands is one of the several ways of person-to-person contact. Therefore, the researchers wanted to conduct a study that will lessen the bacteria on the money since disinfection is really in demand nowadays. And also, the enhanced feature of this study was by using UVC light given that alcohol can damage the quality of the money.
Thank you, Ms. Del Castillo. Now I will be presenting the statement of the problem. Will this machine still be needed even when the pandemic is gone? According to the researchers, yes, this machine will be a huge help in terms of avoiding viruses that may cause another problem to the world. Things will never be the same, but the people can adapt through anything. To be able to survive, humans have learned how to adjust and settle in life. This machine was designed to be useful during and even after the COVID-19 pandemic. Will UVC light help in lessening the spread of virus in paper bills and coins? UVC light is also known as a disinfection lighting, since it is commonly used for disinfecting items such as clothes, shoes, and it can even disinfect water. Money is usually passed on people to people. Citizens can't disagree that money is a very dirty item because of the number of people who already held it. That is why the researchers have found that putting paper bills and coins in UVC light is really convenient in lessening the spread of the virus. That's all. Thank you.
The researchers conducted this study to assure that every time people touch coins or money, they are safe, mainly because of the virus that can be easily spread in anything. Also, people hold or handle money many times in a day. The study aims to reduce and prevent the virus from spreading, specifically in money and coins. And according to research about the virus, it can stay 28 days in any form of banknotes.
The researchers conducted this study to create a machine that can be beneficial to most people in malls, public transport, shops, hospitals, and banks. This machine is essential in the middle of the pandemic for people who ignore the virus and germs that reside on the money handing over or are just too lazy to clean them.
The study focuses on disinfecting the paper bills and coins to avoid the case increase and to prevent the virus from spreading. Also, the device can be portably used in the workplaces. Furthermore, the device is not clear in the outside to not damage eyes since it is using a UVC light. The limitation of the study is that it doesn't include time limit in disinfecting money. Alcohol is not considered a sanitizing material and cashless payment is not considered. Hence, come up with an idea of sanitizing machine.
Hello, my name is Sean J.B. Sagan. Today I'm going to demonstrate how our movement works. First up, we're going to start with a coin. The coin goes in the coin slot. Once it goes down here, it will pass through the laser and light sensor, activating the UVC lights and turning the servo motor so that the coin will stop. After 5 seconds, the servo motor will turn back and the UVC lights will of course turn off. It will continue to roll until it goes to the coin chute. This also applies to the bills. The bills goes here. Once the bills pass through here, it stops the conveyor belt, turning on the UVC lights and sanitizing it. After a couple of seconds, it will activate again. Going to here, this is the bills for the support, so it can go down here and it can flip to the other side. So once it's here, it will now sanitize the back side. Once it passes through the other laser mirror and light sensor, it will stop again the conveyor belt, turning on the UVC lights and sanitizing it. After a couple seconds, it will go once more and down it goes to the chute. Thank you. That is all. That's how our that's how our blueprint works. Thank you for listening.
The materials that we're going to need is UVC LED or UVC light so that we can disinfect the coin and paper bill. Next is Arduino Uno so that we can control the whole machine. Next is wires or breadboard jumper wires so that we can connect all the devices like the UVC light and Arduino Uno. Next is laser emitter so that it can emit light and be connected to the LDR sensor so that we can know whether coin or paper bill has entered the machine. Next is servo motor so that we can control the speed of the coin. Next is conveyor rubber cloth so that we can move the money inside the machine. Next is acrylic plastic so that we can cover the whole machine. And lastly is motor 50 RPM 3B so that we can move the paper bill inside the machine. This is our wire diagram. As you can see, the laser emitter and light sensor is facing each other so we can know when a coin or paper bill has entered the machine. There are the motor 50 RPM on the left, on the right side so that we can control the movements of the paper bill, and there is no motor in the coin side so because coin can roll, and there are servos so that we can control its speed, and there have our UVC LED so that we can disinfect. There are two on the paper bill side, upper and the bottom, and there are our Arduino which controls the whole system. That's all.
The projected cost of this project is estimated for about 3,607.50 pesos. The researchers know that this is affordable and worth the price. The materials are bought from Zada and Shopee. These are not online selling platforms. The price is high, but it has a high value for many businesses here in our country because the sanitation of money is important not only for them, but also for us, the customers.